I just do a quick live doing my daily walk at the park, and thought I'd do a little bit of a new type of stream, I suppose you could say, a little walk and talk session. Like you talk it, but can you walk it? Me, it's kind of like a reverse. Uh, I'm walking, and now I'd like to talk it. So it is what it is. Um, I just wanted to say hello to you guys first of all. Thank you so much for supporting the community and being there for the gauche and each other. That's important. Um, Beautiful day out. I'm in the Carrollwood area of Florida, so there's a nice park I went to over here. So it's a nice little place to take a walk in a nice weather for the day. Uh, so I thought maybe I'll do something like this, kind of converse with you guys and see how it works out. See if you guys like it. So let's see. We got some people in here. Tammy, what's up? What's up, Mara? Good to see you guys. So, let's wait for a few moments, see how many people get in here. I'm not sure if there's any other lives going on at the moment, so there probably is, my guess. But this is more like a test run. We'll call it that, or a test walk. So, whatever. It's really good to see you guys. Yep. So, yep. Gina's not with me, but she is probably watching. So give her some love, guys. Whew. So I figure I'll walk maybe about. Well, let's see how long this walk gives me. We'll say a few miles if I can do it. We'll see. Uh, but anyways, I just want to talk to you guys for a minute and have a little conversation. Had a little topic to go over. So, um, how you guys doing in chat? Is they going okay? Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts in that chat, guys. Give me some hearts, man. My heart's going pretty fast right now. I might need to borrow some of that action. Good to see you're doing good, Tammy. So as the thank you, Tammy. Oh man, I'll take it. Sports Zaiden. I don't know what you want to call this one, but just created this one off the whim. So we'll see. We'll do the walk and talk segment. If you guys like it, we'll continue it. But right. All right. So one of the topics I wanted to talk about was freeing. Oh, I see. I want to get ran over here. I'm on the right path. Anyway, freeing up Brittney Griner. Russia did a little, I guess, agreement with the U.S. government to do this swap for a prisoner. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious on you guys' thoughts on this. I'm really thankful that we're bringing someone back home that's been over there for way too long, tortured way too long, and not to mention the effects it has on people when you're essentially, it's like you're arrested and being a slave to another country. Now, given uh, freedom of choice, right? Your free will. She did end up moving over there, but she did that because it was really career focused. Um, so you can't really down her for making the decision to go for Russia for a career move. So that's not her fault. Um, so why did it take so long for her to come back to the States? Well, a lot of you obviously, now this gets a little bit into the politics side of things, but as you're already aware, there's a speculation. We'll just say speculation warning on this little chat. Uh, Obviously, they thought that she was doing some drugs, or took some found drugs on her, whatever. And penalties in Russia are a lot more stiff when it comes to that versus just the U.S.'s. And on top of that, there was no presentation of enough evidence to show for all the punishment she received. And to tack on some years, yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm a little fishy here. So that leads me to believe it was more of a power push to do a prisoner swap. What do you got? What a good. So again, really happy that someone gets to come home safe from that kind of turmoil, especially where the world state of the world is at right now. It's a little crazy. So reality review. Looking forward to some D&D action over there in the near future. So stay tuned, everybody. Um, let's see. I had a text that came in, so I probably interrupted the video for a minute. I even got stream elements the auto populate too while I'm on the screen. That's fantastic. Oh wow. Technology score, guys. That's a thank you to you, Ghost community, for that. So if you like this, make sure you hit OK or hit OK. Hit OK on the uh, hit like and help promote this video. Obviously, subscribe. Obviously, if you haven't done so already, if you like what you see, and that the notification button, guys. What's the latest and greatest? And you want that alert? Hit that thing, man. Share this stuff. Stream Elements is also posting a link tree that contains all the vital information of the Ghost, which has the Telegram community as well as our donations. Now, if you do a donation through Stream Elements, I do have it set up now. It should be all corrected and ready to go. So, and also it should pop up on the screen as well. But I do have the other two. I do have Cash App, which is pretty much my primary go-to, and the PayPal is the backup. Yeah, but with that said, guys, we wouldn't be here for you. So, straight. How you doing today? Awesome. Beautiful dog. So, about maybe half mile to 3/4 of a mile on the first round. Anyway, so yeah, I'm curious about your guys' thoughts on that whole prisoner swap. Everybody, there's some mixed emotions on that as far as how it was handled, because of the level of character that we swapped for to get Brittney to come back home. And again, thankful to God for bringing her back, because man, she suffered a lot over there. Anybody that's under captivity like that and goes through that kind of suffering, yeah, that nobody deserves torture. And there was a level of torture, from my understanding, that took place. So I don't know the degree of it or how severe it was, but I'm sure when she gets back and wants to, and whenever she's ready to do an interview and kind of talk about her captivity, I'm sure she'll spell it out when she's ready. But obviously, our wonderful president announced it earlier today, not that long ago, that we were successfully able to get Brittney home. So I'm just curious on your thoughts about that in general. Um, has anybody actually experienced some form of captivity of some kind, whether it's mental or physical? Uh, you don't have to be specific, but put a one in the comment if you have been down something similar in the road. And it doesn't have to be a country, but it could be just in general, right? So now I, for one, have experienced something like this more in the past relationship scenario. Um, but yeah, like all um, trauma, we'll call it. There's a healing process you have to take it through it. So, and then here I am thinking, okay, well, Brittney's coming home. She's been through like what you would call a bad relationship. She dated Russia, or decided to go over there, if you will. Just a way of saying it. And she got burned, straight up. Uh, that's my opinion. I'm not a fan of, you know, what she went through, and I am very happy that she's come back home. But all right, back to you, chat. Let's go. Let's see what's going on out there. There we go. It's a little bright out here, son. Yeah, Tammy, I agree. Totally agree. Yeah. Damn, mile and a quarter, y'all. We're getting there. We're getting there. You're gonna have a new fit Zaiden going for a goal of doing this every day. I'm definitely going to be doing this probably a lot earlier though, just so you know. I'm pretty sure I'm conflicting with other streams right now, but again, this is a test. We'll call it the test walk, the test run. Uh, minor zinger right there. Um, let's see what else is going on out there. Uh, so, how many out there actually do things like go out for a walk? Press one in the chat if you've done that. Like if you like do things like go for walks, or do you walk your dog in the morning? Uh, and if you do go for walks, what's your favorite thing about it? Scenery, people, your pets. What do you like? What is it about walking them that brings a smile on your face or sweat, whatever fits your fancy. Um, I really like it for the scenery, and especially when it's nice outside. You can just soak it all in. I'm gonna reverse my camera because I'm in a kind of a quiet area. So like here's our walk paths. You know, yeah. So Lisa likes going for a walk. Tammy, pet, right? Pretty awesome. So I would love to have a pet. To be able to walk out here. I mean, I can understand how that would be cool. I used to do that a while back. I had a Siberian Husky. Can't walk forward, but I used to walk all the time. Yes, I agree with that. I wish my chat wouldn't disappear so I can see who's texting or who's putting it in there. There you go. Debbie, yeah. Okay, I hear you. Lisa, JD. At 15 minutes. 15 minutes live since we started walking. I'm a mile and a half. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'll show you guys a little bit of a little more scenery. A little sun in the background there. Pretty nice out. We actually still have green on the trees. We used to live up in Ohio and be lucky to have a leaf left on a tree by October when October finishes. So being down here in Florida is like a whole nother world when it comes to weather. So it's like what do you? There's a balance though. Like for me, I don't mind cool weather. I just don't like it super cold. But I'm like my own furnace, and Gina will also admit to this. I could probably heat a house by myself. So, but anyhow, what's up, guys? How you doing? For it's pretty well maintained. Um, so Ohio, yeah, you don't get this very often in Ohio, especially when it comes to parks, um, because when the leaves fall in October, especially, it's nice to look at, but it's so hard to keep up, to keep up the parks because the leaves are covering all the pathways, um, especially these days now that liability issues are taking place. The parks are closing down, and or there's because they don't have the manpower to really keep up with something like that all the time. So it's hard. One park closed when I was up there, and this is back in 2014, I think. Well, anyways, so yeah, so when you're not getting maintained, it's kind of hard to really be able to, coming out and doing. So I didn't mind. I didn't mind coming time for yeah, cold, but for like an hour. Uh, so have you guys been to many parks? Give me a one in chat if you guys have been into, certain parks. What did you do? Like walk or sightsee? Any good parks out there? I'm curious to see what you guys are saying. And I might let this stream run a little bit, 40 minutes maybe ish. I want to hit I want to hit 3 miles before I log out. If I can make it. Uh, so yeah, coming up on 2 3/4. No, 2 3/4 mile. I think I lost track, guys. It's either 1 3/4 or 2 3/4 miles that I'm on right now. But anyway, so what kind of parks do you guys like? Have you guys been to many parks? Nice day. Yep. Mara. Yeah. Funny. Nice day, but the sun's so bright. I even have the phone on full brightness, and I have to really look down into the screen. Maybe we'll have sunglasses one day with like your screens on the sunglasses. You can choose the opacity level so you can see it, but not be too distracted. What's in front of you? I'm not sure how far that technology. That would be pretty cool for this situation, though. Not good for driving. Oh, let's watch a movie while we're driving. Sure. Oh, look at that part. Oh, there's a car in front of me. Probably not the best idea. Um, two. Actually, we're 2 miles. 2 miles. I judged wrong. I'm at 2 miles, guys. All right, 2 miles. Whew. This is walking the talk with Zaiden. They have just joined us. I've just completed mile number 2, and to chat with you guys, and wanted to kind of test the waters with this kind of a stream. Typically, if we're going to do this, we're going to probably do it a lot earlier, more like the morning time. So, uh, good exercise, man. You guys, I definitely encourage this. I need to do it more. So I'm just really happy to be able to get on here and talk with you guys. And obviously, we had that subject we talked about just a moment ago. How they freed up Brittney Griner for a swap, or I should say, a prisoner swap exchange. So again, for you guys that's joining in and wondering what's going on with that, so I'm not 100% sure on who exactly it is we traded for. I am glad she is coming back home safe. It's just there's always that in a game of chess, right? And when you're playing chess, they there's two different types of moves that either can gain your advantage, or it could be more of an even swap strategy. So in this case, someone would say, "I will sacrifice my queen in chess," but it would mean that your queen would get lost. There are two top pieces. Uh, it's an even trade, but it's a sacrifice on both sides. So you have to almost ask yourself in a strategic environment, who would gain the upper hand in this particular swap? Now, not pushing aside the fact that it is amazing we got a soul like Brittney Griner coming home. So we're very thankful for that. Let's not forget that. But behind that big picture, behind the Wizard of Oz curtain, does kind of make you think a little bit as to what extent our governments had to go through to be able to make that happen. So, just fascinating in the way of that kind of thinking as far as that strategy. But so, anyways, I'm just curious. I had asked a question earlier about parks. Your favorite parks, if you have been to any parks. What type of parks do you like? Do you like the nature trails, the inner city, or do you like to go way out in the nature where you can just take like you go hiking? I'll even throw a small mention and a little small shout out for um, Grayson Report because of her nature walks. Uh, I do watch those. Uh, so a little kudos there. But I'm just curious to see what you guys think. Uh, what type of parks you like to go to. If you haven't done so already, guys, hit that like, subscribe, and notify button. Help this channel grow. All right, we're coming up on 2.5. After the third mile, I think we're going to cut it, call it quits. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do this a lot earlier. uh, Not a whole lot of viewership going on this stream, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. What would you like to see if I were to do something like this more frequently? I'm all ears. Actually, I'm all eyes. My eyes are listening to y'all. All right, I'm in a shady area so I can see my phone now. Ooh. There you go. Debbie. Nice park close to home, yeah. Nice. Really hate when my chat disappears like that. Okay, there we go. Soft gym equipment. Yeah, so that's another thing too. Is this park does have gym equipment? There's a little piece that I used to use. For some reason, they removed it. I guess they're doing repairs. Like going for a walk tomorrow. That's cool. Help clear your head. Get you ready for the rest of it. That's a true statement. I'll speak on that for a second. So that's a beautiful dog. You're welcome. There you go, Doberman. I don't know, Lisa. Maybe you can. That's probably out of distance. You can't see it too well on the camera. And yes, YouTube individual was above the 18 years of age. Um, I am. That's another thing I'm cautious about. That's why I'm kind of staying in this profile right now, unless I absolutely am sure there's nobody under the age of 18 because of their policy. So got to be careful of that. But yeah, so exercise equipment, and of course the morning time, or when you go out for a daily walk, right? And I miss this. It really does clear your head. Uh, you really get to experience nature. The silence. You're not so involved with the hustle and bustle of everything going around you. How you doing? Great to see you today. um, and it really does help clear your mind. It's healthy. You get those endorphins going, some positive, healthy endorphins that your mind gets into more of a positive state. You get to think more positively, and it really gets you energized for the day. So that is a true statement. Um, so that, and I do like parts with the gym equipment in there too. So how you doing? It's like a dude with a very very tiny dog. I'd almost say it's not quite teacup size, but close. Smaller than a Yorkie. So we get a lot of dogs out here too. So Lisa, you would have loved it if you were out here, or any dog lovers. So how you doing? Yellow lab. That's a yellow lab. Couldn't pan because there's actually kids over the horizon, so I have to be careful. That's another thing too. Is another reason why I want to do this earlier in the day because kids are getting off school. It starts to get a little busier at the park. Uh, but yeah, just let me know, you guys, what you think. I'm gonna go back this way for a second. Missed my turn. Path is laid out a little funny. Sometimes you gotta pay attention. My ADD kicks in, and I'm like, squirrel, Doberman, bird, cool looking tree. Oh look, I'm no longer on the path. I'm lost. I may have went some miles before I find my path again. Look, that's a preaching sermon right there ready to happen. So, whew, I hear scoot noise. I see another squirrel mode. I'm looking around. I almost ran into a car. Walked almost right into a car. I know, Zaiden, you're so silly. What are you doing that for, run? It's a lot of fun. And that's what nature does to you. When you come out here, just you look around and actually enjoy nature. This has actually been a lot of fun, guys. I really would like to hear your feedback on this, and maybe we can talk about a little bit of, quick topics for the day. Do this for like a half hour to an hour, something in the morning. Uh, really curious to see how you think on this. Love hanging out with you, awesome goofers. Before I conclude, I am going to go into a shady area and try to catch up on some messages here so I can converse. I'm actually going to go over the bridge here. Skateboarder. Still waiting on the hoverboard. Hey, Back to the Future said it was supposed to happen. 7 years ago on the anniversary, 2015. Where's our hoverboards? Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna switch my camera here just a second. So you guys can see this. Got duckies. Hi, ducky. Say hi. Hi. Say hi to the ghost. Hi, ghosters. See you later, buddy. Plenty of wildlife over here, and a big shadow, which is me. I guess you could call me. I'm a little bit of wildlife. I'm a little wild. But yeah, cool bridge, huh? A little bridge there. Pretty scenic. I like this. Like here's a little water fountain. You know, pretty well designed. I'll tell you what some of the parks features has too. I don't know if anybody's actually watched Ninja Warrior. They actually have a course here at the park. I might actually reserve that for our next video. Just kind of showcase what that looks like. I also have a skateboard park here. Ping pong tables. They even have a table set up for if you want to play chess or checkers. Hammocks. If you like to play on hammocks, I don't think they have them out right now, but typically in the summertime and spring, summer, and fall time. That's some nice artwork here. So I might do a segment on each one of those separately. I think it might be kind of fun. So about another maybe couple minutes before it gets the shade. So I want to catch up with you guys. And that should be about my third mile. So I walk pretty fast pace. So, and I'm a fairly taller taller fellow. I'm at 6'1.5", so almost. Well, I was 6'1" before I got hit with too many steel chair shots, and then in my wrestling day, that knocked me all kinds of confused, and an inch shorter. Uh, let's see. I'm almost there actually. About maybe another. Yeah, actually, this is pretty close to the third mile. So I'll stop up here at the bridge. This other bridge. Should be able to flip my camera here for that. I hear the bridge coming up. That will mark my third mile. You guys are amazing, you know that? Hanging out with me for 36 minutes. Hanging out with us, doing some nature walks, park walking. Lots of doggies. All right. Third mile. Nailed it. All right. Let's see what's going on. Stream elements, man. It's really doing its job. Tammy, Lisa. Let's see. Yeah, Tammy, good to hear her come home, but not the change. I'm assuming the swap itself was just not to get back to terrorist in the mindset. You know, it's like okay, but it's a good versus a bad. You know, like I said earlier, in your chess, your gambit, or what do you want to call it? Not a gambit, because that's a setup for an advantage. Um, where this is just an equal trade off, one for really, one for maybe not so great person. Debbie says, I can't walk too far. I used to walk all the time. It's good for mental health. Okay. Debbie says we have a nice park close to home. It's off. Yep, I read that. Yeah. We'll talk about that gym equipment more so here on one of our next streams. Thank you, Debbie. Hitting that like button. Appreciate it. If you guys can do that. Yes. Walking can be very grounding, especially in a very fast-paced lives we often live. Mara agreed 100%. We have that kind of world day, so it's nice to kind of come out, get your mind off things, walk. It's awesome. Look, and I will. Oh, look at squirrel. Uh, yeah, Debbie. I'm telling you, oh, look at that, look at that, and always something or somebody. Gina will tell you. I get this right enough for running this. It was fun, Mara. Thank you for coming along. Debbie, thanks. All right. So that concludes our I should say, walking the talk, tuning in and hanging out with me on our little walk adventure. So again, make sure you comment below if you like what you see, or hey guys, until the next time, see ya on the Ghost tomorrow night, Midnight Madness, and maybe even tomorrow morning if I get another walk in. Love you guys. Take it easy. Till next time. Peace.